So I've switched over to Apple. And this over here is my first Apple device after 10 or probably more than 10 years of using Android devices. I even got my daughter a regular iPad, right, for her online class. So the reason I got her an iPad instead is because of the Apple ecosystem. So what I learned about it is that you are able to control your kids' device through your own device. I mean, that's great, right? I couldn't think of any other brands that have such capabilities. I'm not sure, I might be wrong. Right, so it is okay for our kids to watch YouTube or TikTok or play a couple of games, but there has to be a limit so that they don't get hooked up or addicted to it. So I find this feature, it's great that you are able to manage your kids' devices. So the other reason that I got the iPad Air is to see whether if I can replace it with a laptop. I'm still skeptical about it, right? So what I do normally with it is if I need to do presentations to my client or my partners, I'll just bring the iPad Air out and yeah, I'll access my slides from my cloud. Right, that's normally how I do it. Yeah, and to prepare a slides on the iPad, I still prefer to use my laptop. Basic Excel, I mean Excel reporting, if you need to do that, yeah, it works, right? The experience in using the O365 apps, no issues with that. No flaws, it just works as it's supposed to be, right? Same goes with Word, same goes with PowerPoint. Yeah, you can do some basic slides, but if you need to add in a lot of pictures, a lot of templates, I still think doing that on the laptop will be much more better. And I also use this for my video calls, right? The new normal, we are required to do a lot of calls, less going out. So yeah, I use this for my Teams, for my Zoom meetings. So yeah, no issue with that. It all works just perfectly well, right? In terms of for basic usage of work, whereby you need to access your files on your drive, you need to do your collaboration, replying emails, yes, then the iPad Air will be able to do that, right? But if you need to like create a slide, a prezzo, a proper presentation, I've tried, but I still feel that by doing it on a Windows laptop will be much more easier. I'm not sure about you, right? Yeah, that's my point of view. And the last thing that I use this iPad for is basically content creation, right? I'm a very basic editor. I suck at editing. How I do it is I use my iPhone to snap content, video clips, and it's automatically synced to my iCloud. So I'll just grab my content from there, and yeah, as simple as that. That's what I like about the Apple ecosystem. So my second device after the iPad is the iPhone 12. Prior to that, I was actually using the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Actually, I have no problem with my Mate 20 Pro. It's still working fine. I still get all day battery life. I think the phone has been with me for the past 3 years now. The main reason is basically I just got bored with Android, right? So I thought of trying out something new, and that's the reason that I jump on board with Apple to try out the iOS, right? Yeah, so it has been 3 years since I used the Mate 20 Pro. 3 years technology. I think it was the first that comes out with what night mode camera, right? There's even wide angle, yeah, widgets and all that. Android have this for many years. That's when only iOS have it recently, right? So yeah, so that's why I thought, okay, now you have widgets, okay, let's try you out, right? So the Mate 20 can even zoom up to 30 times, right? But I don't actually use it that much, or basically 1 year once. I don't use it often, right? Even for the night mode, I don't really use it often as well. Normally I'll just use the regular camera, if not the video. And yeah, for 3 years phone, it already have like what, 4K video recording. I find that is amazing. So yeah, the excuses that I give to myself is I got bored with the phone, I got bored with Android. So that's the whole reason that I jump on board with Apple device, right? I mean, Huawei phone is still great. If it's not because of the sanction, there's no longer GMS. That's why I think I stopped buying them, right? Because yeah, I watch YouTube or access to Google service pretty frequent. So without GMS, it's quite challenging for me. Right, and the other thing is the updates. I think it stopped coming the last time since I update the Huawei. I think it was probably last year, I think. Right, whereby for iOS, once they have a new updates, you get it across device. Yeah, and the other thing that I'm missing out will be this, which is the multitasking. It's not available on both the iPad or the iPhone yet. I'm sorry, it's not available on the iPhone, it's available on the iPad. Yeah. Yep, so probably this is missing, but can I live without it? The answer is yes. Right, it's still a small screen for you to do multitasking, but it's there when you actually need it. But yeah, I don't mind switching from apps to apps. That's still okay for me. All right, yep. So I look forward to Harmony OS. Look, I'm still a Huawei. I used to be a Huawei big fan. I have their MatePad, right? I even bought their MateBook. Yeah, reason being because the MateBook is cheap. I just need a laptop for basic computer use. That's the reason I got it. If you see over there, I even have a SoundX, which they collaborate with Devially, and yeah, that's the reason. So I asked myself, why is it phone nowadays are much more expensive than a laptop? The iPhone 12 price is ridiculous over here in Malaysia, right? I can buy a Mac Mini and it's cheaper than the iPhone 12, but I still get it because I want to try out the iOS. So yeah, there's one big question that I ask my friends on Facebook. How is it phones are way much more expensive than computers now? The answer is from my friend is convenience. I actually buy into that, right? I feel that convenience, yeah, it's one of the key whereby how the iPhone is being integrated or synchronized with my iPad. That's amazing, and how I'm able to control the access of my daughter's iPad through my device, right? Yeah, that control, that convenience over there, it just gives you that great experience in using their Apple ecosystem, right? The iPhone 12 now, it has wide angle, they have night mode, can capture amazing shots. Yeah, I mean, every phone can do that now. It's basically on which platform that you prefer it to. I just got bored with Android, that's why I jump on board with the Apple ecosystem, right? Shooting 4K, I think every other phone can do that now, but the synchronization, when once I capture this, it's being synced into the iCloud, and I'm able to gather my content over there to create a content over here. um, I mean, I like that experience, right? Do we really need like a lot of megapixel? That's another question to you, right? For me, I don't really need it. The moment I snap a shot, I just post it on Facebook or on Instagram. Do you actually like zoom into the picture? For me, I personally don't. So that's why I find, hey, 12 megapixel is actually good enough for me. And yeah, the iPhone does take amazing shots. Right, so every other phone does take amazing shots nowadays. I'm not doing any competition over there, right? And the last device that I got was the Apple Watch. I own a Galaxy Watch as well, but the battery is depleting. Nothing much to shout out over here. It does what a smartwatch is supposed to do. Um, yeah, you can customize the straps, the interface. Yeah, that's it. So that's the whole reason that I jump on board with iOS, just because I got bored with Android. So what about you? If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'll see you soon.